Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy Humble League 2 times. You feel me? Back in that video, man. For me, follow the Instagram at Humble League 2 times. Now, look, it's today's topic talking about build your own brand or get lost in somebody else's world. Now, look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a shout out to the Most High for giving me these instant downloads, dropping this amazing, good information on me from, cap. I'm also, etc. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show love, support, you feel me? We are building a great family, a great unity, a great community, and we're going to continue to keep building on that. We're going to continue to keep spreading this positive information. We're going to continue to keep helping one another. We're going to continue to keep uniting and keep growing and keep connecting, etc. I share, and I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love always, deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive healing, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Let's go ahead and get ready to the video. Create your own brand or get stuck or get lost in somebody's world. So look, bro, you need to be creating your own brand. You need to be creating your own brands, right? Start creating your own brands, bro. Social media, this is a tool, bro. Use it correctly. With social media, you can gain a lot of information. You can gain a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight. Use social media correctly. I'm not saying you can't use social media to, be entertained. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is, bro, you need to be getting information, things that you can actually use off of social media, bro. If you're trying to become a barber, you ain't got to go to barber school. We got social media. You can learn through social media. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go to barber school. I'm not saying that, but you have other options and other solutions to the equation, to the problem. You see what I'm saying, bro? You see what I'm saying? Instead of feeling like you had to just take this one lane only. No, you have multiple different options of lanes that you can take. You see what I'm saying? Use social media correctly. You can make and build income off of social media. Not even just that, you can build a community. You can build a positive community. You see what I'm saying? You can build connections with people. You can build friends, families, relationships with people, bro. You see what I'm saying? Social media is more than just a place to come to get entertained by. Create your brand. Help your people. Help yourself. Get your income up, bro. Create your brand. Create your brand, bro. You see what I'm saying? You got all these ideas, but you just sitting on them. No, get to it. Create. You need to be creating. Every day you need to be creating. Every day you need to be tapping into that feminine energy, that divine feminine energy you need to be creating. Because creating is divine feminine energy. You need to be tapping into that goddess energy. Create, create, create. This is going to help build you up. This is going to help you be more focused. If you've been trying to not focus on these things that you've been trying not to focus on, creating is going to naturally take your mind and take your soul elsewhere. It's going to naturally take you away from these things that you've been thinking on that you don't even really need to be thinking too much, too deeply on. You see what I'm saying, bro? Let's get to it, bro. Let's get to it. Right? The day's been moving fast. Hours been moving fast. Rather if it's moving fast, rather if it's moving slow, let's get to it. Right? Forget the motivation. Throw the motivation away. Let's talk about the inspiration. Let's talk about getting inspired by ourselves. Let's talk about getting inspired by others. Let's talk about studying good people and studying them correctly and not just copying every single thing that they do. Right? You don't want to get stuck in somebody else's world. You always wearing somebody else's brand. You always supporting somebody else's brand. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you can't support other people's brand. No, I'm not saying that, bro. When are you ever supporting your brand? When are you ever creating your brand? Create your brands, right? People will buy your product. People will want to be a part of, would want to be a part of your community. You see what I'm saying? Use social media, bro. You letting social media use you. Because every time you're on social media, it's already getting your energy by you being on it. So why not you get something out of it too? Why don't you start building your brand up more? You see what I'm saying? Right? If you're somebody who plays sports, you can use social media to help build your brand. Now to an athlete, that may not make a lot of sense to certain individuals. But the thing is that, and I'm not trying to make mean or nothing, but the thing is that if you are an athlete, by you building your social media up, it can help you with getting more endorsements, more connections, right? People may want to sign you to their team, not just because you're a good basketball player, also because you got people who support you and who you got a big community. That's a key that goes in, that's connected with your basketball, bro. Whether if you realize it or not, whether if you want to accept that or not, right? Even if you don't play sports, regardless, bro. It's too much income. It's too much bread on these platforms and we got to be making. We need to be making bread off these. We need to be making bread off platforms. We need to be. In other words, let me go deeper. We need to be making bread off of our creations. Everything isn't about money, but money is important and it is imperative on this realm right here, right now, right? You see what I'm saying? Money isn't everything. Yes, of course, right? Create your brands, right? Get creative, bro. Get in the lab, right? Whip up some things. See what's gonna work. See if this not working, okay, cool. You tried it out though. Let's continue to keep working. Let's continue to keep focusing. Let's continue to keep thriving. Right? We're not gonna worry about this over here. We can't control that over here. What we can control is this over here. This is what we're gonna focus on. This is what we're gonna give our energy to. This is what we're gonna lock in. This is what we're gonna continue to keep locking in. We ain't even gotta call it locking in. You see what I'm saying, bro? Create your own business. Right? Instead of you working for somebody else, you can have people and y'all working together. Right? You see what I'm saying? You don't wanna work for somebody your whole life. But that's not going to change if you're not making certain changes and certain sacrifices, bro. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to be real with you. You got to go hard. You got to go more than hard. This life ain't always easy, bro. You see what I'm saying? You got to go super duper hard. You got to be focused. You got to be dedicated. You got to be purpose driven. You got to know it. You got to see it. You got to feel it. You got to envision it. You got to hear it. You got to already have it. You got to already know that you have it. Create your own brand. Right? Build your communities on social media. Get your followers up on social media. Get your subscribers up. This goes for myself as well. Get your subscribers up on social media. Get your followers up on social media. Now, I'm not saying try to force the vibe, trying to force people to follow you and subscribe to you. No, keep posting your content. Keep posting your content. People will naturally subscribe and naturally follow. We're not supporting that over here. I'm not supporting you to force people to try to subscribe or no. You ain't got to send your videos to people and no, if it's meant for them to see your video, they'll see your video regardless. And if it's not meant, then it's not meant. Keep posting your content. Don't stop posting your content because you're not getting a certain amount of views. Another thing is too, if you're doing content just for money, I'm going to be real with you. You might be in the wrong field. The reason why I said it is, yeah, you still might make a lot of money. But at the end of the day, how much money are you truly going to make if you don't even love doing what you're doing? You might want to really think on what I just said. You see what I'm saying? Right? If you're going to do social media, you should be doing social media because this is something that you love to do. I'm not saying you can't love it and not want to make money from it. No, I'm not saying that. But you should have a passion, a desire for wanting to do this, rather if you're getting paid or not. You see what I'm saying? I'm in the process of getting paid on YouTube. But even if I wasn't in the process of getting paid on YouTube, I'd still be doing YouTube. I'd still be recording videos regardless. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference between somebody who's doing social media for a check and somebody who's doing social media because this is truly what they want to do and they would like to make income from what they truly love to do. You see what I'm saying? And if you truly love what you want to do, you're going to naturally make income from it. If that may come fast, that may come short, that may come a long, long time later on. But what I want you to know is if you truly love something and you're doing that and you have faith in it and you really giving it a lot of your energy, etc., you will naturally start to make money from it. I don't know when, but you will naturally start to make money from it. That's just the truth, bro. You see what I'm saying? Keep posting your content. Even if your content isn't getting a lot of views, what's going to happen? If you keep posting your content, you're going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's going to naturally happen. You see what I'm saying? If you never give up, how can you not achieve what you want to achieve? If you don't stop posting, how can your numbers not go up? How can your community not go up? How can y'all's community not go up? Right? If you keep supporting your brands, how can your brands not sell out? How can people not come support you and show you love? You got to change your mindset, bro. You got to change your perception. Millions of people go to eBay. Millions of people go to Amazon. Why don't you think millions of people won't come to your website? Why don't you think thousands of people won't come and buy your brand and sell out your brand? Right? You don't even think they are, so why would they? If you're the creator of it, you the god of it, you the goddess of it. If you don't even think your brand is worthy of people buying it, then why would they even buy it, bro? Energy is a real thing. Even if a person isn't very spiritual or whatever, or isn't really trying to tap into that information, Regardless, people can feel energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Rather they're a bot, whatever they may be. People can feel energy. You see what I'm saying? People can feel energy, right? Why would they buy it if you don't even got confidence in it? You see what I'm saying? If you're not sure in it, why would they buy it? Why would they be sure in it? I'm going to repeat that. If you're not sure in your own brand, why would they be sure in your brand? You see what I'm saying? When people ask you, what's your brand about? Why should I buy your brand? Why should they buy the brand? Do you even know why people should buy your brand? Do you think people should buy your brand? You see what I'm saying? It's the difference between starting a brand and starting a business because this is what you love to do, / you would like to make income off of it, but you're going to do it regardless, whether if you make income or not. And then it's the difference between I'm doing this because I want to check. It's a difference, bro. It's a huge, big difference, dog. You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people get misconstrued. That's what a lot of people misinterpret, bro. But it's a huge difference, bro. You see what I'm saying? Create your brand, create your brands. People gonna start buying from you. People gonna start supporting you. Y'all gonna start to create even bigger communities. You see what I'm saying? Having motion, having a lot of support on social media is a good thing. It can be a very good thing. It can help open a lot of doors for you, bro. So I recommend y'all not to just treat social media like it's just a place to be entertained at, right? Especially, well, for the people who's trying to, get in that content world. If you just only want to be on there just to get entertained, that's fine. You see what I'm saying? But this goes for the people who, want to do content and, put their brands on these social media platforms. You see what I'm saying, bro? Because it's possible. It's very possible. People are doing it every single day, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to be the easiest thing to do, but it's also not going to be the hardest thing to do either, bro. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay grounded, stay rooted. Continue to have faith in the universe. Continue to have faith in yourself. Continue to keep pushing. Continue to keep striving. Continue to keep getting inspired by yourself, bro. I'm not saying that you can't get inspired by other people, but, bro, get inspired by yourself. Yourself is what's going to keep you going, truly. And that's real. You feel me? But look, man, I love y'all, man. It's much more love always, deeply. And I catch y'all from those on next one, man. Peace.